Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I finally got the Mattel Batmobile. Now, I saw this back in the day in 2013 in the store, and it was huge. And I thought, I can't, that's just too big, I can't have that. But then I got the figures. I got the Batman, Robin, and Batgirl in a box set. I didn't get the villains, I thought about it, but they were getting very expensive. And then I wanted the Batmobile, and the Batmobile was really expensive, like, it's like $250 at least. And I'm like, okay, semi-growl, I'll put it on the list, I'll get it later. And then McFarlane brought out their version, because they did their same 6-inch figures. And I like the figures because they were kind of thicker, because the problem with these ones, and you can't really tell because they're in the car, which is why they're in the car, they keep in the Batmobile to hide the fact they're really skinny and spindly. Same with the Batgirl, she's on the Bat Cycle, so you can't tell so much, she's kind of skinny. And the McFarlane ones I sort of have out on display because they have better figures. But yeah, I got the car and I was excited. But then when I actually got it, I realized, oh, it's a bit small. The figures kind of look big. And then I did a bit of a search and I watched someone else's unboxing in comparison, and it's like, oh, it's not the same size. I just assumed because they were both made for 6-inch figures that it was going to be the same size, but it's not. As you can see, if I line them up, there's quite a bit of difference in the length of the Batmobiles. And it really makes a difference with the figures. When you put these figures in the McFarlane Batmobile, and even if you put the McFarlane figures in the Batmobile, they sit up so high that their shoulders are level with the windshields and their heads are above the windshield. And it looks ridiculous. And I put up with that for a while because I'm like, I don't want to spend $250 on another Batmobile just because I didn't do my research. But then I saw it online, someone had it for $110, and I did make an offer for $90, and then I got $10 off as well. So it cost me $80, and I got it with a Master Universe figure, which if you split the postage was $25, which is a bit much, but you split the postage, it's like either $10 for the Mattel figure, which would usually cost, and $15 for the Batmobile, or $12.50 each. So it was like $92.50, which is pretty good, because I was expecting to pay more than $250, because I figured the price would go up over time. But it went down, or at least that person, they were selling it cheaper. Now it is the foreign version that doesn't have the English text on the back talking about the Batmobile and Batman, and how the Batmobile is like one of their best gadgets and so forth. So that's cute, but I've got a screen capture of it, I can live without it. But yeah, so now what I've done is I've put the McFarlane Superpowers figures in the old Batmobile because they fit really well. They're a tiny little bit small for it, but not really. You don't really notice. Like, if you do a comparison from the front, as you can see, they fit the Mattel figures fit perfectly in the Mattel Batmobile, and they're below the windshield. And the same thing goes for the McFarlane Superpowers figures when you have them in there. So they look really good in that. So it's kind of cool because they did the Superpowers car in the 80s. Hasbro. Hasbro? No. I can't remember who did it in the 80s. But yeah, so we've got this one. And when you put them together, that sports car would have been smaller than these 60s cars. So size-wise, they actually work really well together. So I'm fine with that. And when you look at them, same thing, they fit perfectly under the windshields. So yeah, so I'm really happy with these now. So I've got the vintage characters, or that's the Toy Biz Robin, not the oh, who did the original? I can't remember who did Superpowers now. Kenner, that's it. So I've got the Kenner Batman, as you can tell by the fact his Batman symbol's rubbed off, and then the Toy Biz Robin. Yeah, I have to get the original Robin at some point. And Batman with a bat symbol. The cape is a custom one from the Cape Master, I think the name is, but it's too light. It looks like a faded original one though, so it looks like an original one. And this one I've got like a variant Robin and a variant Batman. That's the cape from the sort of the one that kind of looks like the Batman from the 60 series, but he had that cape, and this one had a satin cape, and I swapped the satin one over so it looks more like the Batman from the 60 series. And that's just a different Robin. There's another Robin that looks a bit more like Robin, the hair's the same, and he's got boots. I didn't buy that, but now he's probably going to live in the car. I'm going to get the other one with the boots, and then he'll be the one living in the car. But yeah, it's 5 minutes. I should probably stop there. But yeah, so now I have 3 Batmobiles, which, you know, have 3 lots of figures that fit scale-wise, and I'm happy with that, because before I really wasn't happy with the figures that were sticking up higher than the windshields and just looking too big, and I felt like I really need the Mattel, and I really wasn't happy looking at the McFarlane with the Mattel figures, but now I've got those ones in there. I'm really happy with it, so I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Batmobiles and Batman combinations.